There's an inventive new way that people on the internet are proposing that Stadia should adopt if they go to E3 2020. Let's talk about it. What's up, people? What's up, people? What's up, people? It is your boy MM2K back again with another video. Do me a huge favor before we get into this one. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, rock those bells for notifications, please, so you know when your boys dropping these doses for Stadia. I appreciate all of y'all straight up because y'all know the deal. I am not too proud to ask. Let's get into it. All right. So, the screen that you see up here is to runjumpstomp.com, a great site as they are the hosts of the Stadia cast. It's a weekly Stadia show, and they do content on a regular basis on YouTube. It's hosted by a couple of good guys, Bill, and you can follow him at Run Jump Stomp, and I forget his co-host, his name, but you'll be able to find it on the site as well. So definitely check them out because both of them, but Bill in particular, as you can see here on the right-hand panel, he gives out a lot of buddy passes and stuff like that. So I get people that hit me up all the time, MM2K, they'll talk stuff, and then they'll behind the scenes, MM2K, can I get a buddy pass? And I'll try my best to work with entities like this to see what I can obtain, but it's better to deal directly with them because I don't have direct access to buddy passes. If I get some for anybody, I usually go through these entities, pull what I can, talk to people, whatever, but these guys actually get them directly. So definitely check them out. But on the latest episode, which was episode 41, and I urge you guys after listening to this video to check that out. I'm gonna leave a link to their show. They were talking in the after show. They were talking about a suggestion that was going around on Reddit. I believe it was, and a lot of this is creating a lot of buzz. I've been researching it myself, and it's starting to create a buzz within the Stadia community. And it's one that I think that Google, if someone can, tap their shoulder and grab their ear, it's one that they may want to look into adopting. I have a separate video coming where I talk about whether Stadia needs to be at E3 or not. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole different subject matter. But let's just play devil's advocate and say if they are at E3. I think it'll be most beneficial to them to not follow the norm. I think it would be great for Stadia to show its innovative spirit, to show that, hey, we're here, we got a war chest, and we're willing to do something out of the box. The notion that's been thrown around on the internet is, I believe it's BlizzCon or somebody does something to where via Twitch at BlizzCon, the event show, the gaming event show that's held by Blizzard, they do something to where I guess you get to play demos or something like your Steam demos, or certain things that you get to do related to BlizzCon, and correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, but you get access to games during BlizzCon, right? And it comes in a package, I believe. And you pay X amount of dollars, and what it does is it connects you, even though you're not there, you weren't able to pay the $1,500 for flight and hotel, even though you're not there physically. A lot of us like to interact with these shows, you know what I'm saying, digitally, via social media, whatever, and this gives us a feel of special access by, we put a couple extra dollars down and we get access to some stuff that maybe everyone else doesn't get access to. So what's being proposed here is that Google does something similar to that with Stadia, that they go and maybe for $50, you know what I'm saying, you get a plethora of demos that are going to be playable on the showroom floor. You get a special showroom floor presentation, and then like you're on the showroom floor, you get access to these demos by paying an extra $50. I don't think that's a bad thing, you know what I'm saying, especially for those of us that have a favorite platform or have a platform that we're interested in. And, you know, we would love to get there, but because of whatever restraints, whether it's financial, physical, whatever the case may be, we can still interact at a new level. And to be frank, E3 needs something. So, you know, Stadia could be a pilot for some new way to allow gamers to interact with stuff going around on the showroom floor without them physically being there and congesting the showroom halls or the pathways, because you got a lot of journalists now complaining about that, and that's what's causing the decline of E3 participation with a lot of their vendors. So I think this is a great idea, and who know better than somebody with the war chest of Google to implement something like that. Again, have specialized demos. I mean, Google stated that they got 120 plus games coming, this year, 10 of which are going to be exclusive. There's got to be a demo, work with some people, get a demo ready for people on the showroom floor, show them how well Stadia works. And for those of us that already have access, or for those of us that just want to play through the web browser, you know what I'm saying? Drop the $50, you know what I'm saying? And you can get special access to a lot of these games in a special presentation. And then what I would do too is if you could have different tiers, maybe have a $25 tier, or have a $30 tier and have a $50 tier to where, the $50 tier gives you a buddy pass, a temporary buddy pass, to where you can give to a buddy and y'all can play the demos together, or something else that was proposed during the after hours show for Stadia Cast is that, maybe you give it at a heavier discount to pro members. You know what I mean? I think one of the biggest things that are going to lead to the success of Stadia with the rough, rocky start that they had is exposing all the lies and all the misconceptions that were there. They got to get past that first. A lot of people still believe that this thing doesn't work. They believe it doesn't work. So because they still believe that it doesn't work, I think it would be important for them to go ahead and continue to do what they can to allow streamers access to the platform, allow people to stream from the Chromecast, and then allow streamers to show this stuff, like these demos, these games that are not readily available to the public, but have been given to people via special access. I think that would be fantastic. A new way to connect the audience to E3, and a new way to garner some excitement for Stadia. Those are my thoughts. I think it'd be a win-win across the board. But let me know what those are my thoughts, of course, but of course, who cares what I think? Let me know what you think about all that in the comment section below. And if you like my content and you do agree with me and you want to hear more of MM2K, catch me. Golly, I can't even talk. Catch me per all the links below. You know what I mean? Those links will lead you to the Broadband Bullies, lead you to the PNTS Network, Hard Not Digital Culture, and of course here, Stadia Dosage. And with that said, you all have a wonderful, wonderful gaming day. Peace.